Good morning, it's 5:35, 47.2 degrees, day 34, May 6, and I'm waking up on Mesa de los Viejos, headed to Ghost Ranch. All right, good morning, folks. 6:54 and 48.8 degrees. Just breaking camp. Midnight chocolate got out ahead of me. Gosh darn it. Yeah, we decided to cowboy camp last night. Found a nice spot right up on the rim. Not right up on the rim, Mom. Don't worry. We weren't gonna roll off. There's some trees and brush and stuff between us and the rim. We're probably technically about 15 feet from the rim. Who knows? But close enough to the rim where it was a nice view. And slept great. As I said this morning, it was like, whatever it was, 42, 47, I don't remember. But not very cold at all, which is nice. It's always kind of like a throw of the dice when you cowboy camp. But yeah, slept really great, and woke up feeling refreshed this morning, which is nice after a 30-mile day yesterday, which I'm pretty proud of. Oh, I got a text last night. Finally got service up here on this Mesa de los Viejos. One place called it Mesa de los Viejos. Wow. Another place called it Mesa de las Viejas. So I'm not sure whether it's masculine or feminine. Man, oh man. Wow. Woo. But anyways, I got service up here. Turned on my phone again, still kind of wondering what's going to happen with the Garmin. And got a message from Scout that 700 has picked up and carried my Garmin, and the two of them are planning on arriving to Ghost Ranch at some point today. So that's fantastic. I mean, whew, what a big relief. Saves a lot of headaches. So that's exciting, and a huge shout out of appreciation to 700. Again, I think you can follow him at 700 milliliters on Instagram. Good dude, really good dude, and I really appreciate him scooping that up and carrying it for me. Let's see, aside from that, yeah, we should be single-digit mileage away from Ghost Ranch, which I'm pretty excited about. Definitely excited to see exactly what in the world that place is, whether it's like a dude ranch resort. We also got word from a local yesterday that we ran into on trail that it is allegedly, I guess according to him anyways, owned by the Presbyterian Church. So I'm not sure if it's got more of sort of a religious bent or what the deal is really. Either way, I'm curious as heck to see it, and hopefully get a meal, hopefully get a shower, hopefully get some laundry, all that stuff. Man, oh man. Oh, look at those big mountains back there. Jeez. Yeah, we're getting close, boy. Yeah, aside from that, only other thing I'll mention this morning and then I'll snap off is another shout out of appreciation. Yet another one of you has been kind enough to buy me a coffee. So I appreciate that. I don't have the username, but the name associated with the donation was Jonathan Whitehead. So Mr. Whitehead, I appreciate your generosity. Really appreciate it. And again, this isn't you know, I'm not necessarily out here to make money necessarily, but if you do feel so inclined, there are links in all of the descriptions below. Oh, and one final other thing I'll mention aside from a big heartfelt appreciation to Mr. Whitehead is that I've started putting in my Garmin recordings for each day. So if you look down in the descriptions for any of these videos, you should be able to find a link to my Garmin track, which recorded exactly where I went each day. Man, where I went each day. So today's day 30, whatever it is, 4, I think. Then down below, you will find a link for the recording of the exact track I hiked on day 34. So if you're curious to see exactly where any of these spots are or anything else, you can just kind of click on that I said Garmin. I think I said Garmin. I meant Gaia. Gaia is the app I'm using to track my motion each day. So either way, just check the description. You'll see it. It'll make sense. All right, with that, man, I'm gonna try and focus on staying on trail because it is pretty out here. And I will talk to you guys at Ghost Ranch. All right, guys. Oh, it's so bright outside. It's 2:59. Oh my goodness. Well, Midnight and I have been here for 4 hours, just about 5 hours. Here being, of course, Ghost Ranch. Pretty spot, interesting spot. Still not quite sure what to make of it. I guess they call it like a spiritual retreat or educational center or something like that. As I mentioned this morning, owned by the Presbyterians. Unfortunately, I'm not sure, I shouldn't conclude categorically that but that's why there's no alcohol sales. But there's no alcohol sales. Pretty grounds right here. Dining hall right across the way. They have put us up in the building they call Aspen. So there's all sorts of different rates for different things. I think there was like camping available for $25. There's like a private room, like dormitory style, so like a shared bathroom. That's for $95. There is a private room with a private bathroom for $165. And then there's a family room, which is kind of like 2 bedrooms with a shared bathroom in the middle, and that is like $290. So all of those accommodation options include breakfast, which would otherwise be $10. Lunch is $12. Dinner is $14. All those are served exactly as you remember from like high school, over in the dining hall across the way. Well, as I said, the private room is $95 a person. The private dorm room is $95 a person. And the, I should say, well, as I say, the private dorm is $95 a person with a shared bath. And then the private bathroom with up to 2 beds is $165. So quick math meant that Midnight Chocolate and I decided we could save a couple bucks. Here we are in room number 4. Sort of a keyless entry, electronic entry system. There's Midnight Hiker Explosion well underway.
That's right.
I haven't quite gotten to my hiker explosion. We kind of had like a mini hiker explosion back at sort of the welcome center. But yeah, there's the room. So a couple of, I think she said full-size beds. That looks about right to me.
Yeah.
But it's a cute enough little room. Sink out here. And in keeping with the New Mexico tradition, there is no bathtub. There is a stand-up shower, which is just fine indeed. Toilet. Honestly, this is kind of like a dorm room too, isn't it? With the sink outside and everything.
Oh, yeah.
Really nice dorm room. Nicer than any of my dorm rooms, but yeah. All right, guys, 9:40, 9:41. Just turning in for the night, getting ready to process some video. Had a good little hangout with the rest of the guys who were here. So that was the Nebraskans. That's Rex and Baby Grand. That was Half Mile, Mome, 700 and Scout. I feel like I'm missing someone.
Heater and Big Green.
Heater and Big Green, of course. Yeah, Heater and Big Green. Thanks. And Midnight and myself, obviously. Yeah, today was a good day. Definitely a good day. Pretty quick mileage to get in. Unfortunately, they weren't able to get us in right away, of course. But they did get us in at about 3 into our room, which is plenty comfortable. We saw it earlier. A few big gear changes underway. I did get a new pair of shoes. So same type of shoes, but just a brand new model. Or a brand new pair, I guess I should say. Different color, but same style and everything. The old ones were just tattered up and pretty well flattened out, kind of torn in a couple places, and definitely the sole was kind of flopping off. Before I got on trail, I did set up about a half dozen pair of new shoes with already trimmed and inserted insoles and laces and Velcro on the back for the gaiters to fit on. So I got a new pair of shoes. I also got a new rain jacket and rain pants, which I'm expecting to use less for rain than for snow and post-holing and things like this. Speaking of post-holing and snow, did also get a pair of sealskin socks and some micro spikes, because I expect if not tomorrow, definitely the day after, we should start seeing snow far more regularly than we have been. But yeah, tonight was in all likelihood probably the last time I'll see some of these guys for a while. Hopefully not forever, so hopefully we'll catch up to each other down trail or something, but it was good to spend a little bit of time with those guys. And Midnight and I put together a box of, a bounce box of different sort of food and other odds and ends that I don't think either one of us will be using, at least until Chama, if not well beyond Chama. But anything else? Oh, there was a really great group of trail runners in Ghost Ranch this evening who had a whole bunch of extra food and sort of like energy snacks and electrolyte mixes and protein powders and things like that. I guess a couple of the runners are sponsored, and the sponsor brought out way too much stuff for all of them, so they offered it to all of us. So yeah, probably whatever, that whole big group that I just enumerated all went over at the invitation of the trail running group to kind of ransack all the goods that they had amassed. So So that was super, super generous of them to think of us, and really, really appreciated. Granted, I already had pretty much all the food I needed for this jump, as did most of us, I think. So a lot of that stuff just kind of went into that bounce box for Chama, but I'll definitely make use of that stuff, and I'm looking forward to using it, just a little further down trail. So we kind of got a big paper dry race board sort of thing and wrote them a big old thank you, because they weren't around for us to thank them in person by the time we got around to getting down there and ransacking their stuff. So, but yeah, good group, super good group, and super, super appreciative of their generosity. So, as I'm looking around, one other piece of gear I got today was a little solar panel charger, which we'll see. Midnight loves hers. Josh loves his. Third person I met who has one, Martin. Martin also loves his. So I'm hoping I'll love it too, but we'll see. That's all I got. It's late. I got to go to sleep. So I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.